That's beautiful. Good evening. I'm here to introduce myself and Breakthrough, an organization I had long admired and respected and have now come to love. I was first connected to Breakthrough 5 years ago at the kickoff here in New York of our global Ring the Bell campaign, which encourages men to commit to ending violence impacting girls and women. I welcomed people to the event by performing a poem I'd written as a testament to my mother's strength, her push, her survival, despite the years of abuse she suffered at the hands of men she loved, including my father. It was my way of honoring my mother and all girls and women who have survived intimate partner violence. And it was a doorway into what would be a sustained partnership with Breakthrough. And now, here I am, welcoming people to this beautiful event in a way that I hope is at least a little poetic. And this time, I've got a video. In these times, we are confronted with injustices at almost every turn. But we are also in a moment of unprecedented movement building, and Breakthrough is part of that movement, gauging and seizing the opportunity for change. Breakthrough provides a platform to help support and amplify the voices of those on the ground, those fighting to transform our world, a world we all deserve to live in, a world where gender is not a cage. It's a world where identities are celebrated and not dismissed, a world where violence of all forms is unacceptable, where diversity is cherished, and where those on the margins are imagined as a starting place for freedom. Breakthrough shapes cultural narratives through an approach that connects race, gender, immigration status, ethnicity, socioeconomic level, sexual identity, and differing abilities. Breakthrough brings together, nurtures, and lets loose the power of creatives so they can use media, art, and technology to dismantle oppression and help build communities of respect. Breakthrough at School will reach young adults both in and out of school, their caregivers, and the institutions that touch their lives. Breakthrough Voices will provide a place for cultural workers and artists committed to social justice to bring their messages forward. Breakthrough Resist will work with allies to build a movement for social change by providing a platform for issue area experts and influencers to respond to current events, political happenings, societal trends, and other newsworthy provocations in real time. Breakthrough will produce innovative films and documentaries through our production team. And with your help, by the end of 2020, Breakthrough will have connected to over 1 million people in the United States through its creative contributions to cultural and narrative change. Because we know that movements can only grow when the messages of transformation are carried to every corner of our society. Breakthrough is a microphone, and we intend on magnifying a message of hope, of radical acceptance, of equity, of justice, of love, today and always. Breakthrough exists to break through every boundary that separates us. When we do that, we build a world that everyone deserves to live in, a world where everyone is regarded and respected as human. That's Breakthrough's dream for humanity, and that is our vision of human rights. It's basic, and it's audacious. It requires more than a conventional approach. We need human rights instruments, courts, laws, on books and rights on paper, but we also need to change culture. That means changing what's defined as normal and acceptable, changing who is visible, valuable, and powerful. How? Breakthrough shapes new narratives using art, pop culture, and technology through our own creations and by bringing the works and stories of those on the margins into the mainstream. We also use current,
relevant pop cultural tools to reach people where they are with new messages and calls to action. And we directly train people to stand with and take action for equity and justice. In India, we work in villages, at schools, and on factory floors to build leaders who challenge the practices of sexual harassment, early marriage, domestic violence, and gender-biased sex selection. We have trained more than 12,000 leaders and workers in the garment industry to stand for workplace safety and equality for women. We have trained nearly 400,000 adolescents to challenge gender bias around them. Imagine the new world they'll build as they grow. In India and the US, we unleash powerful media campaigns that reach millions and centralize new stories, normalize key values, and inspire bold action, such as our well-known Bal Bajal videos that encourage men to challenge violence against women. This is how we humanize. When we dehumanize, we make violence easy. When we humanize, we make violence hard and compassion easy. Thank you for helping us humanize. Before I go, a particular thank you to our rock star of a board chair, Sunil Savkar, for dedication and vision. And an immense thank you to the person responsible for creating this beautiful evening, who keeps all the cylinders of the organization moving us forward smoothly and powerfully every day, our Chief Operating Officer and my partner in leadership, Mark Sokol. In this room, we are not an us who is helping a them. We are not an us who is helping a them outside this room. Inside and outside, we are all humans and we all need each other. Thank you for being here and enjoy the rest of your evening.